This is the Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday morning, the 5th of January. I'm James Spann. Cold and dry weather continues today. Some rain later this week, more cold air next week, maybe colder than the air mass we have now. So let's talk about it. This is where we are this morning. The trough that brought the cold air lifted out. Have a fairly weak zonal flow and a dry air mass in place. And it's cold to start this day. As cold as 22 for Cullman and Haleyville. Gadsden and Tuscaloosa 25 in the city, Birmingham at 30. Around the nation, hard to find that warmth we had around Christmas. The El Nino blowtorch is shut down for now. And again, a second surge of cold air drops in next week that's probably going to be colder than this. There's the watch warning map. Pretty quiet around the nation. There's a freeze warning for the southeastern tip of the state because they haven't had too many mornings with a freeze yet. A few winter weather advisories for some of the western states. But again, things pretty quiet. Overall rain for the next 5 days. The big winner, California. This is valid through Sunday morning. And this is suggesting some pretty robust rain amounts for Los Angeles and San Diego and San Francisco and big snows for the Sierra Nevadas. That's good for them. Here, amounts about 1/2 inch. Maybe up to 3/4 of an inch. And understand this counts 2 rain events, the one we have Thursday night and the second one that's going to be at some point this weekend. So let's walk you through day by day. After 10 days, this is today, the GFS, the 06Z run. You said big trough coming into California. But again, for us, a quiet day, sunny and chilly. We'll expect a high in the upper 40s in most spots. Tomorrow, again, we go in the 20s to start the day. I'd say lows between 26 and 29 for most spots. The day will be dry. We'll call it partly sunny, and the high should be back up in the low 50s in most spots. Okie-doke, Thursday, here comes that next chance of rain. This is Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. A surface low is north of Oklahoma City, with rain moving into West Alabama. Thursday night at midnight, rain is falling. Nothing too heavy, no thunder, no severe weather, no flooding, just rain. And then Friday at midday, the rain is out, and as we've talked about, there's no cold air involved in this thing. Friday should be mostly cloudy and fairly mild. A good chance we see low 60s Friday afternoon. The sun might peek out a little bit after the lunch hour. Saturday, again, low 60s are likely, but all of a sudden the GFS is now faster with this rain for the weekend. It had been advertising the rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. Well, now it's advertising the rain during the day Saturday. And understand, these models were going to struggle in a disturbed southwest flow situation like this, trying to time out specific systems far in advance. It's just not going to work well. And then Sunday, it's all gone. And Sunday will be noticeably colder. So we're going to go ahead and adjust the forecast. I think the faster solution is probably right. We'll mention a chance of rain Saturday. Then Sunday, mostly cloudy and noticeably colder, with a high only in the 40s. We note that 1034 high coming down across the Dakotas. That's pretty cold. And this is Monday. Very cold trough digging down into the U.S. Down below that, we're cold and dry. Start the day in the 20s. The high would be in the lower 40s. And this is Tuesday. And again, we'll have to watch a little feature scooting by on the southern flank of this cold air mass. This is suggesting maybe a chance of some light rain Tuesday for the southern part of the state. We'll check the European. It shows nothing on Tuesday. I mean, nothing. And there are going to be great model differences, and there'll be great weeping and gnashing of teeth if you play let's look at a model run game, because they're all going to look different. The screaming message is that it's going to be pretty cold next week. This is Wednesday, the 18th. That's cold and dry. Coming off the GFS. Look at the anomalies on January 13th. And if this is right, temperatures will be about 10 degrees below average. Here come the anomalies off the European. Fairly similar here. Again, I have concern there might be a day next week where highs are in the 30s and lows are in the teens. Quite frankly, these deterministic runs aren't showing that, but the pattern would favor something like that. And this is Thursday the 14th, the end of the forecast period, still cold and dry. Snow lovers, you like the cold air? What about the chance of snow? This is the GFS showing nothing. This is the snow depth next Thursday, the 14th. Nothing for the Southeast United States. However, if you want to cling to some hope, how about the European? This is the 14th, again, Thursday the 14th. Little wave passing through here that tries to squeeze out some rain for most of the state and maybe a touch of snow up there in North Alabama. But that will probably vanish on the next run. Maybe not. We'll watch. But again, the screaming message next week is going to be cold. Don't focus on that. Teleconnections, Arctic oscillation, strongly negative. And again, what that does, it opens up the door for the Arctic to be flushed, the cold air to exit. And the NAO is negative for the most part, and that, again, suggests that the target would be the eastern half of the United States. These are numbers coming off the GEFS ensemble for the next 15 days. And again, next week it's got 40s and low 30s. I'm pretty confident it's going to be colder than that. But overall, if you're looking for that warmth we had around Christmas, nope. It's gone for a while. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can, catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.